Here we go, Kuai to start it off, 3 games to play.
1 love.
It's also interesting here the way the movement in and out. Sabina here plays it quickly, but it seemed like she was very quick to get out of the court. Out of the way anyway. Oh man, Lin Shidong not allowing the ball to be touched with that ante.
Dispatch, she knew that it was fairly floaty. Shidong read it well, took initiative, and that's the shot that he's really known for, that backhand over the table. Dismissive.
One thing about Sabina that's, I'd say, very effective in singles is that she's not running out of the way and coming back in. It's going to be tough to get the ante so still. She said that's one of the first things you have to learn, which is counterintuitive, that the stiller you hold it, that's how you learn the control first. Let it do the work. Oh, beautiful. You could see that one just bend the exact opposite of what you'd normally expect. That's what frictionless does.
It's mesmerizing, isn't it? There's a disconnection between what you see and what you get.
It's almost like a magic trick.
Yeah.
The hand moves one way, you're like, oh, I know what that, never mind. A break off the top of the net here for Shidong. So very intentional play here, playing into Sabina with barely any side spin. Again, the emptier it is, the emptier it comes back. Good deep shot here. Again, anti-spin tends to slow the ball down quite a bit, but if you use it effectively, as Sabina did here, you can guide it to the baseline, rush the opponent a bit.
It was nicely done, and because she can vary the depths on those anti-spin shots so well, you've really got to not act too early. Got to come in with a very open-minded approach here if you're Lin Shidong and Kuai. It's incredible as well because Sabina Winter can play a ball that's come to her deep, short on the table, drop it like it's hot.
Snoopina Winter. But that backhand once again, snapped and gone, out of reach, untouchable. As good as Lin Shidong is behind the table, he's going to do everything he can to stay close. Play a game that complements Kuai Man's. What's that, 3? At least 3 now.
Yeah, I think it's 3.
That have not been touched with this opening. Now the idea of a long push to the backhand should give a little bit more predictability. Still, he's that good. Good pressure from the dude. Benedict Duda makes the move over to Sabina Winter's corner. As the right-handed player, she will tend to stay there a bit more.
Superb shot from Duda. A bit of side spin on there. Great placement. Tempted Shidong into the pivot and actually gave Winter time to get prepared, but the ball didn't come back.
Good change-up, pulling Shidong over to the forehand side of the table, forcing him to play the backhand and cross over. I think the Chinese pair would like to do the same to the Germans, because if Sabina has to cross in front, it's going to be really tough to get back with the ante on the backhand.
Absolutely.
And there's also that extra pressure to make a quality opening as soon as you do get the attack if you're Sabina. I mean, really for any player out here, but especially for Sabina, having one side of the racket defensive.
There's something so undying about her style. She'll die for shots that others won't, but I don't think that we're going to see her pivot as often in this matchup alongside Benedict Duda.
Good pressure, strong forehand. Sabina's got one of the spinniest, fastest forehands in the game. Not even a ton of backswing there. Physical fitness, and the look there. Lin Shidong's like, but why? This is a good setup, and when you're in Benedict Duda's situation, it's not easy to hit a winner from there, but he's going to feel responsible in that rally.
Yeah, he will. Actually set it up quite nicely there. The shot of Winter made Kuai a little bit hesitant, played a fairly high trajectory arcing ball. Good rotation, maybe that stalled Duda.
The ball is not inside the end of line, okay?
Clarification there. Warning, Sabina Winter said it's my toss. Okay, I must toss from behind the baseline.
6-9.
Contact as well, but she just wanted to know what she had done wrong to not repeat, because it could end up costing her a point. And as you can see, points aren't easy to come by. Oh, what a flick. Pancake. Shows it like an open skillet and quickly flips it to cook the other side, and out to the forehand. It's untouched. 4 game points for the Chinese duo. Only need the one.
11-6.
Lin
Game to
Shidong.
China.
Benedict Duda beat Felix Lebrun. Good start on the step
One
round
left.
from Sabina. Funny, we were talking about the pivot earlier. I think because she's got her corner to turn and she can chase back to the wide forehand if we need, I would almost expect it whenever she can.
Left two.
With the exception of if it seems like an opportune ball or she can set up Benedict Duda. Obviously the ante is something she's learned to use very effectively to cause big problems for Chinese players.
I think inside the table, in the serve receive, I wouldn't expect to see it, but once it blossoms out there in the rally, there is a chance, definitely. That's how she can impose herself more. And if Duda's flicked out or sent the ball long and they're attacking into a backhand side, like Lin Shidong was, you know what chance is Vinta going to stand trying to brace that ball back with the ante? It's going to be tough.
Well, here she twiddled.
Left three.
She played the ante on the forehand to side swipe it just to give something funky, and it paid off. The Germans 3 for 3 at the start of game 2. Remember, currently tied for third. Team Germany needs to come out one of the top 4. Perfect placement on the opening as Lin Shidong covers, and Benedict Duda is able to follow up with the pressure.
For a big guy, he's so agile, Benedict Duda. Incredible footwork, recovery, everything. Spot on.
101 revolutions per second to spin on his
Side
finisher,
block.
Benedict Duda. 5-0.
This comes as a real surprise. Trying to say, Benedict Duda has had really fond memories here in Chengdu. He helped Team Germany, without their very, very top players, get to the World Championship final here, didn't he? 3 years ago.
Left 6.
So with the first towel break, it's Germany without a point drop. They've been able to drive China behind. Not easy to do, but if you can find the pinpoint placement, which they have, hit the elbows, surprise the opponents, get slightly weaker shots back. Make sure you stay forward, determined to counter. Open table! Sabina! Wow!
Left 7.
I couldn't believe that after that net ball came down, it almost came back, or it did, for one more. Look at this. Shidong saves it. Calm, and Kuai gets one more back. The footwork, Lin Shidong is everywhere. He is the super weaving floor. He is all over this court. And the first point in
7-1.
8th played that the Chinese pair have won by world ranking in front of none other than the defending and 3-time back-to-back world champions.
Yeah.
Who will be playing in singles, Sun Ying Sha and Wang Chuqin.
7-2.
Little break off the net here.
In terms of WTT, nobody has won more than Lin Shidong and Kuai Man. Absolutely dominated. So this is an outstanding game here from the Germans so far.
Should they come into game number 3, still a long way to go. At 1-1, pressure changes. This time Lin Shidong got a net of his own. Returning the favor to Benedict Duda. Team Hong Kong, China on table 2 right now, so the crowd has a lot to enjoy.
Oh, wow.
Good angle on this.
3-8.
Again, the receive with the ante, the side swipe, and then staying close to the table and aggressive. We have to remember, the order of play is the opposite of game number 1. So Benedict Duda is serving to Kuai Man when he serves. He's hitting to Kuai Man. Good length on the serve, half long as Kuai Man escapes. So after being down 0-7, this is not an exchange rate that the Germans can afford.
And you imagine, because they've had a chokehold on the scoreboard for so long, if the Chinese are able to reduce the deficit, you would see a timeout.
Yeah, if there is one more point here for the Chinese pair, I wouldn't be surprised. There's the shot. Will we see the conversation? Yep, here it is.
Roskopf on his feet there.
Yeah, this is a must. After being up 7-0, 5
Time
of the
out,
last
Germany.
6 points.
Let's see what they can do to set up a good third ball.
Well, this time,
5-9.
the ante was right where it needed to be. They got the drive into the backhand, but Sabina perfectly in position. Kept the point alive. Gave Bene an opportunity to play the big spin. Much needed point. Now these are tough. This is an excellent push from Kuai. The footwork of Sabine Winter so fast. Not easy to hit a long push. She can't step around successfully.
And there's pressure on her to step around because when she plays the ante, Shedong has been so strong against that.
It's a very awkward position to be in when you have Sabine Winter on your right side as Benedict Duda. Played in towards the elbow a little bit. Clever play.
Perfect.
As deep as can be with the ante. From this camera angle that we saw it might have looked like it sat up. But it's fast and it's awkward.
So suffocating there. I mean, Shedong stepped around and planted his feet, but it was the depth, like you said, Adam.
Perfectly calibrated on the counter. Lin Shedong plays that shot, but the body language said, man, I feel bad about last point. Sabine Winter getting a lot of rotation on that ball. She's the one to apologize there. Felt that she could have placed it better to create less comfort on the other side. It's amazing how many different factors have to be perfect to cause trouble for these opponents. Oh, a dribbler from Shedong. The ball knuckled back.
Jammy sausage, Shedong. Unreturnable, a bit of a P-roller there.
I'm going to have to ask you some questions about a few things you just said, but third game point for the Germans. And it is 3 game points saved. Not easy to get through these opponents. Xue Fei in the back, Qin Zhijian in the front. And Qiu Dong quick to get up on his feet and remind the Germans they still have a chance. Alternating serves in what feels like a crucial game. Tough to get this far and not cross the line. Extra spin, Benedict Duda earns a 4th game point for the Germans.
Fantastic awareness from Duda off the half long. Decent touch from Shedong. I think there was a slight bit of topspin on the serve from Winter.
Yeah, Kuai push, half long, coming back just long enough, and as you said, the dude was there to take advantage even from under the table. Game point Germany, 4th time.
Double,
plays
double.
Fair.
11
good sportsmanship.
Sabine Winter quick to say shirt. It's interesting because in her match against Linda Bergström, I love the way she handled it.
Yeah, good reference there.
Yeah, but here she knew. She said that hit my shirt before it hit my paddle, my racket. So, 11 points apiece. Jammed into the corner. Is that a jammy sausage?
No, jammy's usually the English colloquialism of lucky, but there was nothing lucky about that. That was classy from Kuai. She let it come to her, let it drop, and didn't show where she was going to go.
I thought it had to do with jamming an opponent in the middle, but now I understand. I'm learning. Getting my UK stamp. And speaking of stamps, they have stamped the passport. The Japanese women come back to the table with a positive head shake. Sabina right here. This is the order of play that heavily favored Team China, 11-6. So, if Germany can get to 5 first, they come back to the order of play that, well, was the preferential anyway by scoring.
Good tactics here from the Germans. I think overall, it's better for them if Winter can get in with the first attack. I just feel like that stands them in the best stead. If Duda gets in the first attack, the Chinese are so strong at countering, they can go into the Winter backhand half. But it does depend on what happens, of course.
Twiddle with the black on backhand. Sabina able to put some pressure on after the side-swiping forehand. She did something that we haven't seen much of this match, black on backhand. Just missing the contact. She wanted the feet fast. Kuai has done a wonderful job of speeding the ball up to the baseline, giving Sabina something to try and rush around.
And in the singles, she does have a better success rate in doing that, I think, because in doubles, you know the serve's going to come cross table, makes it tougher for her to get there early enough. And the quality, the speed on these pushes are world class from the Chinese.
Tight game here, a 1-point lead. Lin Shidong with the second serve. And as it comes just off the table, Sabina's there to clean it up and take advantage with that forehand. Level playing field at the first towel break. Man, this bird's eye view. I mean, that was directly over the baseline when she contacted it. Just a little bit of wiggle room. That takes some bravery and a real, I'd say, bit of confidence.
4-3.
The table is very stable. It's not going to give much. It's not like you're hitting a piñata or a pillow. Whoa, what a pull. Sabina leans back to cover the elbow. It took about 3 shots in a row from the Germans that were world-class to win this point.
The strength that takes there from Winter to stop herself just enough to play out the crossover.
Switched sides of the table with Germany up 5-3. So this is the order of play where it was a much tighter scoreline. You'd say that Germany prefers this order of play.
When it switched towards that last game, it started to just slip through their fingers, so I agree with you there, Adam.
Doesn't miss by much, the snap of the finger. Sabina had a clever idea there to drop it short. I think the look in the dugout on the German side was, okay, it didn't work out, but, you know, good choice. The decision was right. We applaud you for that. Can't change it. Big turn here as the dude sets up a much-needed 1-point lead after being up 5-3 at the switch. When Lin Shidong powers up with that backhand, it is tough to counter.
Yeah, it's iconic, isn't it? I mean, on his day, you'd say he's got the best backhand in the world, Lin Shidong. The sweet spot, the timing is perfect.
Yeah, very few can be threatening so consistently from anywhere on the court with a backhand that's relatively compact. Wow.
7-6.
We got a lot in here, the coverage. Sabina Winter again getting one more back in play. That right there, the seat belt. And Lin Shidong slowing it down, leaving the dude to run back into the table. Tough catching the ball on its way down.
Whoa.
That's the type of effect you would expect this shot to have against most players in the world who don't have a lot of practice against it, which is most players in the world. But for the first time this match, we've seen the ante do, or I'd say we've seen Sabina do with the ante what we know she's capable of. And quality on this side and topspin to make it swerve past.
Got a chance to have the last laugh here, Team Germany, before the women's singles begins. They'll be disappointed not to be able to capitalize on that last game, but this would be great for them if they can take it.
107 revolutions per second from Sabina's forehand. And once again,
7-9.
It's one of the spinniest forehands, man or woman here, it seems, based on the statistics we've seen.
So jagged, isn't it? It's just so whippy, that Winter forehand.
She's got the muscle, she's got the timing. Muscle alone won't be enough. You see players that you wouldn't really be threatened by walking down the street. Mima Ito, for example. But she's got some of the fastest, most powerful shots in the game. That said, out here as Kuai drives the ball. We've seen them come back before. Germany could use one now. Slow spin, and Sabina Winter sets up 2 game points. They had 4 last game, and it wasn't enough.
The way she brings the racket back before making contact with the ball, you don't know whether she's going to drive or play it soft and spinny. That was the perfect decision there from Winter.
Germans in discussion. Sabina serving game point.
Shot.
Oh, wow, with the ante behind the table. Not much else to be done here. Sabina doing what I've seen her do in the practice hall. But with the time to watch this one come back, Lin Shidong doing a wonderful job of getting very low. We've seen how tough it is for anyone to get under that ball when it's on its way down and top spin it back. There it is. Germany takes the game for the fourth time across however many team matches China's played, which is well more than 4 now.